Thank you for tuning into this week's edition of the Ravens Flock Live. Please stand by. Our show will begin very shortly. In the meantime, share this stream with all your friends and let them know that you are joining us on the Ravens Flock.
Welcome to another exciting edition of the Ravens Flock. How you doing, folks? It is Saturday, December 11th. As we're heading straight into the holidays, we are 1 week from Hallmat. I'm Jose Casabona, your host, and also host of Wrestle Rewind. And joining me on my right is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner of Wrestle Rewind, the man with the best hair, the man who puts in the man hours behind all the video content that we produce here on this channel every single week, Mr. Juan Arauz.
Thank you very much for the intro, Jose, and don't you ever forget the mister.
Angel Mendes, host of Los Amigos Play, will not be joining us due to prior commitments, but he is with us in spirit. My only regret is that I don't have a cardboard cutout of him to put him in the background.
Well, we can get a cardboard cutout, but we would need to take a photo of him, and you really want to try to submit a printer to him? Or do you really want to submit a camera? Well, I did that, but I had to replace my camera afterwards. I'm joking. We love Angel.
Yeah, no, we love Angel. We're not going to reboot him.
But if I may, I would actually like to give the reason why, because it is a bit flock related. And I would also like to use this moment to extend a hearty and heartfelt farewell to a former member of the Ravens flock of ours, Angel's younger brother, Michael Mendes, who, if you would watch us back in the day, in the long ago times before the plague times, Michael Mendes is Angel's younger brother. He was just a teenage kid joining in on the fun, learning a bit about videography, learning a bit about cinematography, about photography as well. He wanted to see what sort of career he might apply with himself in the arts, and I basically had him as our lieutenant videographer back in the day.
Like an understudy, yeah.
Exactly. Now he is all grown up. He's a man now.
He's a man.
He's a man's man. He's a
man.
Manly boy man. He's a boy man.
Kudos to him.
He's just a very tall boy. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. Michael is actually moving on to a new stage in his life as he has decided to dedicate himself to serving our country by joining the U.S. Navy. And he's actually shipping out for his training tomorrow morning, Sunday, December 12th. So as he ends one stage of his life and begins a brand new one, Michael, from the heart, we wish you a hearty farewell, and in good maritime traditions, we
wish you the absolute best of luck, and we hope to hear from you soon.
We wish you clear horizons and smooth sailings, son. Go make us proud. So,
absolutely.
Michael, we love you very much, and we are very proud of you.
Hey, stay in touch, man.
Please, don't be a stranger, son.
Absolutely.
And one other thing before we get into the fun news here, one other little, I guess you could call it sappy, but first I wanted to say hi to Geeks5 Ever, who's joining us on the YouTube chat. Hi there, Jesse Goku.
I'm here listening to y'all in the background.
And for the record, you can say it all you want, but I'm saying fuck you. Geeks5 Ever is not dead, so fuck you for that. Letting that shit die. I will necromance the shit out of that if I have to. One way or another, we're gonna try to help keep Geeks5 Ever alive and kicking, because you are a badass. You speak the truth the same way we do. You pick beef with asshole conventions just
you
like
like
we
the
do.
same nerd things that we do.
And we want to show you our support. We want to show you our love. I know that we hadn't reached out to you personally or privately about that stuff, but that's namely because we know that you're still trying to recuperate. You're still trying to heal up. We don't want to disturb you on that shit.
Yeah, dude, you got to take care of yourself first, man.
But we want to make sure you understand we are not going to let Geeks5 Ever die, so you could take that little dour woe is me shit that you said earlier this week and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
We say Geeks5 Ever lives on.
No more of that self-pity bullshit.
None of that. I never saw a wild thing sorry for itself.
Oh my God, you're quoting. Go on.
A bird will drop frozen dead from a bough without ever having felt sorry for itself. So I want you to take that in mind. Are you better than a wild bird? If you are, you better not ever feel sorry for yourself. You better not ever feel bad about any decisions you made, whether they end up coming out good, bad, or indifferent, buddy. We've got your back. We're ride or die for Geeks5 Ever, and the Ravens Flock has got your back no matter fucking what. Okay, pal?
Absolutely, man. We're always going to stay tight. We're always going to stay buddies from afar away, and you are just one of the many, many, many people that we have a pleasure to make your voice our mission.
And one other person whose voice we are making our mission tonight is a friend of the Ravens Flock by way of Steph the Alter Nerd. Since she's got her channel monetized, and she's actually able to get membership status on her channel. Steph the Alter Nerd calls her group of membership people the Alter Nerd Tribal Leaders. Right? So
nice.
one tribal leader is actually someone I'm acquaintances with online through Steph the Alter Nerd, through Andy Signor, through moderating on there. Her name is Laura R, a.k.a. Belle, and apparently she's in a bit of a crisis at the moment. She is looking for help. She kind of felt bad putting it up today on a members-only chat that Steph is having, but I'm saying fuck it. We're going to go ahead and we're going to share that too. If you are watching us on the Ravens Flock, and if you have access to the Cash App service, we invite you to please, if you can, spare whatever you could to our friend Laura Bell, Laura R, aka Bell, on her cash tag, Laura Reark. R-E-A-R-K.
Laura Reark. Okay, yeah,
right.
absolutely. And
So-
you know what? It's it's a bit of a. It really sucks to be in financial trouble. But you know what? You shouldn't feel bad about asking for help.
Exactly. Like we're all a part of a geek community. We're all part of the nerdhood. Whether you're a flocker, a popcorn planeteer, a alternate tribal member, tribal leader, whether you subscribe to someone that we don't subscribe to,
You're still part of the same network.
Exactly. And if you're friends of ours, we will watch your back no matter what. And if there's any point where we might fail in doing so, we are not above being called out, and we are not above admitting if we've fallen short.
I will slap myself if I ever get caught doing something stupid.
Not even calling something stupid, but missing the mark, not being as supportive or as like there for our friends and our community as we should be. If there is any sort of negligence or anything or whatever, you call us out. We'll own up to it. We'll do what we can to make things right, because the Ravens flock is not above criticism. We are not above reproach. We are not above admitting when we've fucked up.
And the reason being is that we're human just like you.
And we try, despite Jose's attempts to hide that. You must show your eyes.
Fine. You get 1 second.
Eyes.
1 second exposure. 1, 2, 3.
One Mississippi.
There. That's it.
Why are you so afraid of showing people your eyes?
Shh. I show my eyes in other shows. I show my eyes when I'm not on the clock.
You are always on the clock when you're on here. What the hell are you doing? What are you talking about?
What? So I wake up one morning and I'm on the clock?
I'm saying you're always on the clock when you're on here, I said. Friggin' pay attention when I talk, damn it.
Okay.
You know what I think you are afraid of? You're afraid of what your eyes will see. You're afraid of what your eyes will experience. You're afraid of exposing your eyes to glory, and that you simply can't handle it. So you obscure your eyes with these rounded hater blockers, and you try to hide the truth.
No, I just wear them because I want to.
Or because you're afraid of going the distance. You're afraid of going where you've never been. You're afraid of going fast. You see, I knew it. He couldn't handle going fast.
All right, before we get into the topic of discussion, we need to remind people that we are simulcasting on youtube.com/theravensflock and twitch.tv/theravensflock online. Hit the subscribe or the follow button on the bottom right corner of your screen right now, whether you're watching from your computer or your mobile device. And yes, leave your questions and comments, and we will answer them while we're live. But yes, let's get into it right now. I'm breezing through this fast because I want to talk about something fast, that is the world premiere trailer of Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I was about to say.
It's to Sonic the Hedgehog.
You friggin' dope. Thank you, K-Storm.
Yes.
K-Storm, if you keep shouting out from there, I'm pulling up a chair, you're taking my place, and you won't be able to stop me.
Not if you want cheesy Fiesta potatoes, you won't.
Ooh, I will stop for now.
Well, and I want my dinner. Please don't. Anyways, yes. The world premiere
Sonic,
of the
too
long-awaited
furious.
sequel since the first movie came out in February 2020. Holy cow. Two Sonic.
Well, that gave it away.
The first movie was splendid. We've had a history of ups and downs of many video game adaptation movies, but... Yeah, go ahead. But Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the exceptions because it was done so well. The way they had, like, they misstepped Sonic when they first released the trailer, but then they fixed him up to make it more canon to the video game. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik. And the supporting human characters, James Marston. Yeah, people make jokes about him as Cyclops, but I don't give a shit. He was good for what he did. He's good for what he did. And the movie delivered in every level. Hilarious hijinks, action scenes, amazing chase scenes with Sonic and Dr. Robotnik, and the final battle between the two of them before Dr. Robotnik was blasted into the mushroom world.
Gotta go faster, faster.
By the way,
faster.
if you're watching this right now and you haven't seen the first movie, I'm just talking spoilers. Sorry to spoil it for you 2 years after the fact. Right.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years after the fact.
It was February of 2020. February of last year. We're not in 2022 yet.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah.
Holy crap.
But now the sequel, the world premiere trailer of the sequel is out. Let's talk about this trailer.
Before I do, I'm going to go ahead with a request from our Watcher Geeks 5 Hours. First, he's saying, financially I'm very unstable right now, but I will help if I can. That PS5 I got on layaway, someone did that for me. You're okay. I appreciate
Oh, God, no.
you're-
Put the glasses back. See, he gets it.
They're hater blockers, you see? They block the haters. Juan, you better stop if you want to eat. Fine, I stopped already.
You got to play the Sonic.
This is all Geeks 5 Ever. This is Jesse Goku.
He said it.
Yeah.
You gotta play
Case
the
Storm says
Sonic
thank you.
Rules song from Sonic CD2. Fine, play that song. I'll start the discussion. So, this trailer was so friggin' bonkers. First of all, in the last movie, we were left with a stinger of Tails coming through the same ring portal looking for Sonic. Oh my God, Miles Tails Prower. He's adorable, man. He's awesome. And so this trailer revealed everything following up from the first movie. First of all, Sonic's back to the big surprise. Tails is in this movie, also big surprise. And of course, all the supporting human characters are back too. James Marston, the person that plays his wife, and Dr. Robotnik is back. And this time, he has gone full Dr. Robotnik, bald head, crazy mustache, and all.
That's because at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog, he was left teleported on the mushroom planet of Doom, and he had to survive a la fucking Apocalypse Now style. He grabbed a piece of debris, fashioned it into a razor, and shaved his head. It was so creepy. I was like,
I loved it. It was so good. Oh, man. And like I said, Jim Carrey, he was the right choice for the villain.
see. Day number 400. Day number 97. I am on a remote planet. There is no intelligent life, no vegetation, no food, no water, no means of getting back.
A lesser man.
A lesser man would have been driven mad by now. I'll be home by Christmas.
Well, he certainly came home, like, after Christmas. He's about to come home in time.
Reconnaissance!
He's going to be home in time for Easter.
Well, that's like Christmas light, I guess.
I guess.
He's
He's going to be home by Good Friday.
I guess.
So, but
it's out now, right?
The trailer is out.
the trailer is
now.
out now. April 2022. April 8th, I think.
It's no time for Christmas. Just 2022.
Okay, fine. whatever.
Very funny.
But the trailer also revealed another iconic character. The third guy that's always mentioned in the same breath as Sonic and Tails.
And of course, this would be the red-furred,
Oh, you know
But-
that way.
bare-fisted, actually glove-fisted, prickly echidna who's meant to be even edgier than Sonic.
Yes.
We are talking about Knuckles, the echidna, voiced by Idris Elba.
Hell's
Holy
fucking
fuck.
yes.
Now, of course, the announcement of Idris Elba as Knuckles was made earlier this year. It was sprung on everybody, and we had flipped our shit. And even then, with the knowledge of this, we still flipped our shit. What's even worse, what's even funnier is that, not worse, but funnier, the fact that we've got the same voice actor for Sonic in the first movie being Ben Schwartz, who's a Hollywood comedian actor, but a nod to the proper franchise of Sonic, particularly the 4Kids era stuff.
Yeah.
Colleen O'Shaughnessy is returning as the voice of Tails.
Yay!
Like one of the original voice actors to Tails himself in the game. And people, while they would have loved to see someone like Dan Green voice Knuckles, the fact of the matter is that you've got Idris Elba coming in and laying the smackdown on Sonic at the end of that trailer.
Bro, he held it back with his fist.
Like, face it, you'll never be able to take my power. Does it look like I need your power? Like, oh,
man.
shit.
That was so good.
Or as Dr. Robotnik had said on there,
Where are my manners?
Sonic?
Meet Knuckles.
Boom. He fucking went real steel. He fucking went Gypsy Danger on him. Fucking bare knuckle together. Yeah. Hit him with an apocalypse canceling fucking knuckle duster punch in the face.
That was so good. I loved it. I got a minute. We got some comments here. Juan, no. I saw that trailer and was like, I didn't know Jose was in the
Yeah, you see, the thing is that Jose has been hiding this from us. He's trying to keep the Hollywood money away. Your secret's out, jackass. Pay up.
You know, there's a lot of people that wear these sunglasses, and there's a lot of baldies all over the world. I think this is profiling, Juan. This is dirty profiling.
Pay up.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Joseph, I work with you. Does that alone should denote the level of shame I don't already have?
I thought you were above discrimination and profiling.
Who said this was discriminating? This is just profiling. Besides, it wasn't me who said it. Was Jesse Goku. I didn't know Jose was in the movie. Knuckles the enchilada.
Shame,
Knuckles the
Jesse.
enchilada. Ha!
Kind of funny he said that because we just had Taco Bell earlier.
Yep. Yep. Poor man's Mexican food because it's not really Mexican at all.
I know, right?
The only thing
like
that's
the
Mexican
chalupas.
are the fry cooks. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the fucking trailer was fun. We got to see Tails flying a biplane, like a single propeller plane, a la Tailspin style. That was cool. But that's not the only surprise in the trailer. It appears that Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, has discovered a power source that has let him re-energize his robo drone tech of doom. A shiny, glowing, dark, green chaos emerald.
Yes!
You could tell his age is fucking at full mast.
I am so excited. We're finally getting to it. The main plot device throughout the entire franchise.
See, that's
the Chaos Emerald.
You see, you got to understand, Jose, that wasn't originally the main plot points of the games.
Yeah,
until they introduced it, and then a lot of the games just revolved around it.
Yeah, I know.
No, but for real, Jose, I could see that you're at full mast. You need to chill the fuck out. Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
Hang on. Isn't all
From
food
Goku
considered Mexican since most of the cooks are Mexican? No. It's not a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, it's not a Chaos Emerald?
It's not a Chaos Emerald.
Is
What
it?
would you call it?
What would you call it? Why?
Jesse Goku genius.
Why? Because it's bigger? It's too big? Oh, it's the Master Emerald. You think it's the Master Emerald?
The Master Emerald?
Is it? Maybe.
I'll have to look it up.
Maybe?
I'll have to Google search it. But nevertheless, we have new characters. We have returning characters. We have a plot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
And as you can see here from the discourse on our own chat, we've even got debate as to what it could be that has fueled Dr. Robotnik's master plan for revenge and destroying the world and like world domination or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You better believe the fucker's literally going to just go there. I'm back and I'm going to, you guessed it, take over the world.
Of course! Oh, hang on a minute. We have
another a member of the chat
from
Good
the Amazing Gamer 111.
How you doing, Amazing Gamer? Welcome to this week's episode of the Ravens Flock.
Even though the trailer dropped at 2 a.m. in the UK, that was not going to stop me from staying awake all night to see it, and I'm fucking hyped. I love your commitment.
So do I. Jose, you ought to be committed, but we love the commitment.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. The Master is bigger, and Knuckles' clan always safeguards the Master since it has the power to stop and overpower all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Well, if he's, it would make sense, wouldn't it? How he would tap, it would Robotnik would try to sneak away or fucking barter the Master Emerald away from Knuckles in exchange for
that sounds like
the
something
Echidna
Robotnik
clan.
would do.
Y'all wanted that blue hedgehog all these years. I give you the hedgehog. You let me use the emerald. I'll take over the world, and you can have the hedgehog.
That does sound something like Robotnik would do. Definitely.
Oh God. Did we did Jesse Goku just help us figure out the plot of the movie?
He did just help us out, and oh God.
If that's the plot of the movie, then I guess, whoops, spoilers. This is all speculation. This is all...
It's all talk.
1 + 1 equals fish. 1 + 1 equals 2. 2 + 2
So what do you guys
fish.
think of the world premiere of the trailer to Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Are you as hyped as we are? Let us know in the comments. So how soon before we get Shadow? the Hedgehog.
You fucking wanker. You fucking edgelord wannabe. You know what? I'm about 5 seconds away. For like, may I say something slightly embarrassing?
Oh gosh, no, please. No, not the knives.
You have to understand, in his early 20s, Jose Casabona was a living pizza cutter, all edge and no point. I'm going to say something a little bit embarrassing, and I hope you'll forgive me on this.
I'll get you back on it someday, but go ahead. When you least expect it.
In his early cosplay days, he had made various attempts to try and put together a human Shadow the Hedgehog cosplay, complete with black and red wig.
Much to my dismay, it didn't work.
And it was for a girl. Ha!
But I did have fun with it.
You know what? I'm gonna let you get one break on me. You can punch me on the arm.
Nah, I'm good.
You sure?
When you least expect it.
You sure? You're sure?
I'm sure, because otherwise then it'll take all the fun away. So let me see here. Some more comments here. It's not very well explained in Sonic 3, but in Sonic Adventures 2, it's explained. Sega and Nintendo, and the other comment from Amazing Gamer 111, Sega and Nintendo have not only got a gaming rivalry going on now, they're one-on-one in the movie industry in 2022.
You're right about that. With the Super Mario Brothers Super Movie coming out.
Hey, paisano!
Hey, bippity poppity. No, then we got Chris Pratt, sexy Hollywood Chris Pratt.
We're gonna do it like Mario's.
Hi there, folks. It's me, Mario. God, yeah, no, I can see why people are wincing and whinging at the fact of Chris Pratt, but that also gave us a hysterical meme of everybody voiced by Chris Pratt.
Well, gee, if they're whinging about, if they don't like Chris Pratt, then maybe they should go back and watch the original movie. You know, like Mario's.
Like Mario's?
Like Mario's.
Like Mario?
No, hang on a minute. We got to switch around.
Yeah,
I'm Luigi. You're
yeah,
Mario.
yeah,
like Mario's.
Like Mario's?
Like Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mario.
Mario.
This Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of like my father. You know, he's also like my mother, and I love him.
You're my... We're brothers. All right? You're my baby brother. That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, I know. But
Holy smokes, he's a tune! Not just any tune!
Thank you, Juan. We're having way too much fun with
and
this.
Jesse Koku, you sent us the details. You sent me a text, DM about the wiki of the Master Emerald. Yep, the Master Emerald is an object that appears in Sonic.
Thank you, Jesse Goku. Someone needs to explain why the dinosaurs also had accents. It don't get any better than this.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was Brooklyn 65 million years ago.
Yes. That's exactly what Brooklyn looks like 65 million
No,
years.
it was Brooklyn 65 million years ago, so those were Brooklyn dinosaurs. So they sounded like they were from Brooklyn. I mean, follow along with me here. Do the math.
Me and Juan
don't you know geography?
Me and Juan are from New York, but we don't have those New York accents. I'm sorry.
No, you see, the thing is we do have New York accents. The thing is that they're so subdued from years of having become goddamn Yankees and living in Florida.
Yeah, I know. Those bastards.
They say that don't explain it. They do explain it. You gotta
don't
use
explain
video
it.
game cartoon magic logic here.
Hang on a second.
K-Storm off screen wants to interject.
Just at you over the accent. When you went off to New York, when you'd been there a while and you called down to talk to me down here, you had your accent back.
I was only there for a week. What are you talking about?
Hang on a minute. Geeks 5 Ever. So do dinosaurs in Mexico roar in Spanish?
Por supuesto, ¿cómo no?
Sí, hola muchachos.
Oiga, mira,
La vida no va a ser mejor que eso.
Oiga, ¿usted viste la nalga en ese estegosaurio ahí la otra noche? Mira que el...
Ay.
No, ella fue tan linda, me lo quiero meter ahorita. Eso es lo que voy a hacer.
And then the meteorite came by. Adios, dinosaurs.
Adios, dinosaurs.
Okay, let's stop.
All
Let's
right,
stop this shit.
we talked the crap out of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and about the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
It's Mario and Luigi Mario.
Hang on a minute, Juan. We're upsetting the balance of the universe. We got to now talk about something that's not so fun.
Oh, do we?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I know. We
All
can't
right.
upset the universe.
Yeah, I know the universe is already upset enough, so we gotta talk about something a little bit hard. Well, not hard, but it's a pain in the ass. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm actually quite. One quick other bit in the chat from Amazing Gamer at 111. I'm hoping for Shad Owl to be revving the engine of his motorcycle in the post-credit of Sonic 2, though.
Amazing Gamer 111, you are officially my Facebook friend. Moving on.
You fucking dork. Yeah. And you did it for a girl. Anyway. No, but we do have to bring up something that's happening in the YouTubosphere, the YouTubogram right now. The the blogosphere spire.
Yeah.
We have to discuss something that's going to have pretty bad ramifications for the rest of the YouTube community at large. And this is actually something that spurred up earlier this week. Putting it simply, for those of you who follow in like news of happenings on YouTube, there is a YouTuber by the name of Totally Not Mark, who had done for many years had done reviews and fan art of different anime, including One Piece and Dragon Ball animes, and he mostly started switching over to doing fan art streams and chats and just discussing the mangas, discussing the animes of these awesome series. The things that they had in common is that they're all that the majority of them are produced by Toei Animation, especially the Dragon Ball series. Totally Not Mark was earlier this week was hit by a cataclysmic amount of copyright claims by Toei Animation on a bunch of his old videos. A lot of them, if I remember the number correctly, it was about 155 of them.
My goodness.
No, or 157 was it.
Oh.
And what this is doing is basically put a chokehold on this guy on being able to make any sort of monetizable work, any sort of monetizable function on his channel, because in order for him to go through the process of each and every one of those copyright claims, about 150, like I said, about 155 or 157, it would take an estimate of about 37 years in total to clear through and dismiss every single one of those claims. And even if that wasn't the case, if even one of those claims bounced back, he would have to start that process all over again, and that would risk getting his channel completely terminated.
Yeah, no, I completely sympathize, and it really fucking sucks because, and this is not an isolated incident. This shit, is a tale as old as time. Like when it comes to content creators on YouTube, it's really hard to try and put your own content out there. Like even if you're abiding by the bylaws of fair use, and you're trying to do everything you can to try not to trip any landmines while you're putting out content. They'll, like, the companies out there who've put out these copyright strikes,
They don't pay attention.
Oh, they don't pay attention. Well,
like let me put it
you're
this
always
way.
going to get slapped by some bullshit is the point I'm trying to get, and it's damaging. It's really stifling.
All right, here's the thing. I know you're probably thinking, okay, we're assholes from the internet. We're the Ravens flock. We're not monetized. We're not fucking able to get any money on this. This fucking guy doesn't know us from Adam. He doesn't know us a goddamn thing. Why are we trying to stick our necks out for him? Basically, it's the principle of it. Basically, for us, it's if you come after one YouTuber, you come after all of us. At least that's always been my view on this. And it's like, okay, fair use is clearly what's in play here, but the way that the copyright claim system is so automated, especially for like mega corporations like Toei Animation, it's like there's no way that you can get any way to respond or get any sort of chance to get it all taken care of. As a matter of fact,
I think going back to my earlier point, like it doesn't matter if it's the Ravens flock or not. Like we're all part of the same community, the same network of content creators that I just want to put out something fun, something we want to do.
Yeah, like it's not that it's not that the guy is going out of his way to put an entire episode of Dragon Ball Z up, uncredited, commented, just putting it up vanilla and trying to claim it on his own. No, that's not what's fucking it. It like he would like in the early days he would just take a couple of clips, put it in for review, and talk about it from there. But like the fact of the matter is that it feels like it's an attack on YouTubers, and it's an attack on the precept of, oh hey, this is a community. They're like YouTube trying to put all this bullshit like, oh, we're all a family together. We're all like motherfuck.
Hang on a minute, Juan. Let me read these comments out here from
Yeah.
Jesse Goku. I wouldn't say all YouTubers. There are a lot of scumbag channels out here.
You're not wrong about that, Jesse Koku. You are not wrong about that at all. We don't stick up for assholes.
No.
Who are just out to fucking like.
If you are scumbags like the likes of Onision or any of that sort, then no, I'm sorry. You deserve all the rocks thrown at you.
Greg Onision Jackson is still a disgusting sack of shit, and I will not ever stop until he is completely incapable of monetizing any content on the internet for the rest of his godless life.
And another comment for the Amazing Gamer 111. I remember the old days of YouTube when people had unfiltered text over blue backgrounds set to copyright music. Things have gone so downhill since then, and I feel real bad for Totally Not Mark.
Yeah, it's for real. Like back in the day,
You could get away with a lot of stuff back in the day. It wasn't as strict as it is now. Like
For
these
real.
days, you got to be very careful.
actually, as a matter of fact, as an update on this thing, 6 hours ago, Totally Not Mark actually put up a blank video, and he put a statement up, and I would actually like to go ahead and play that now. It's only about like 2 or 3 minutes.
By all means, go ahead.
here we go.
Folks, just pay close attention and listen in, okay? If you're having audio issues, let us know.
This is going to be my last video addressing and updating what's been going on with Toei Animation. And I say that not because I've heard anything from them or YouTube, because I haven't. It's not because I haven't felt an enormous amount of support from so many people, because I have. It's actually for an entirely different reason I never thought would be a factor, and that's me. Whenever I would work on a video in the past, no matter how long it was or how tired I got while working on it, I never felt comfortable settling for anything less than what I thought was the very best I could do. And over the years, I've grown accustomed to pushing myself to work harder, longer, and all that comes with that mindset, regardless of how I felt physically. Which is a big reason as to why those videos I lost meant so much to me. But today, I think I've reached my limit. To be clear, I would never consider myself someone that suffered from any form of anxiety. I'm very fortunate in that regard, but over the last week, I've not been able to sleep, and due to the anxiety associated with this occasion and the scope of it, I've also had trouble eating. This is an entirely new experience for me, and one that has been fueled by what's been going on both publicly and privately in my personal life. To say that a lot of things went wrong this week would be an understatement, and how this has impacted me and made me feel has been something I never expected. The difference in how I was feeling in the first video and the second video was enormous, and today it's even worse. In those videos, I tried to be as honest and transparent about how I was feeling and the details that were unfolding around me. I chose to make this public because I wanted not to lose 3 years worth of work for what I considered to be unfair reasons. But I don't think that this is something that can change, at least not now. I hope it does in the future, but right now I need this to be over. I no longer stand by a boycott of Toei Animation. And in our first step in moving away from this horrible week, the 2 videos I've made addressing this situation will be unlisted, and a new video will be released tomorrow. It's the first half of my review for The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. The portion of that video that I will upload tomorrow was written, recorded, and edited before this whole thing happened. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish it. This will also be my last video of 2021. And over the next few weeks leading into 2022, I need to sit back and reassess with my team how we're feeling and what our plans will be for the future of this channel. To those of you that wanted me to keep pushing this cause, I'm sorry that I can't keep going. And to those that found my actions disrespectful, know that this was never my intention. I was just trying to stand up for what I thought I should. Either way, this entire week hasn't been fruitless. Thanks to you and the love that you've shared with both myself and my team over the last week, 10,000 United States dollars will be donated to the Light Ring charity, which supports suicide prevention for the youth of Japan. And honestly, that's what I'm going to be focusing on after all of this. The generosity of all of you to help myself, my team, and the children of Japan this Christmas. So thank you, have a happy holiday, and I'll see you all next year.
All right, so that was it. That's Totally Not Mark's final statement on the matter, from what we could tell here. obviously folks had earlier this week been calling on a boycott of all Toei Animation products and productions
Yeah.
in protest for totally not Mark here. And he is clearly saying, hey, I don't want you guys to do that on my account. And he says he's going to reevaluate everything that he's going to do with his group moving forward into the new year. And he's only going to put one other video out, which was part of his review about Amazing Spidey 1.
And then that's
And
it.
that's
Like
it.
he's
For the record, that's the first time we heard his response. That's the first time we've seen anything or heard anything from Totally Not Mark about that. So you're getting it. You're getting it raw. You're getting our reaction.
You're getting
on
it first from us.
No, not first from us. You're
Well,
getting our first reactions on that.
Yeah.
And what I'd been following on this is also the fact that other YouTubers had been trying to stick up for this guy. For instance, Some Ordinary Gamers is Mudahar, who is mainly a video gaming / technical computer news stuff kind of guy. He's the weirdest Canadian Indian dude you'll ever know, but he's fun. But that's not the point. He was trying to stick up for Totally Not Mark also, namely because of how the automated copyright claim system works totally in favor of the claimant, totally works against anyone being claimed against. It works completely against anyone who's being unfairly copyright stricken. And especially with a conglomerate like Toei Animation, it's difficult to try and stand up to corporations like that.
Yeah.
Which is exactly over here on the chat. Jesse Goku, it's because of investors and stockholders. Amazing Gamer. One of my friends suggested an idea worth 1,000,000% investment. YouTube adults. On YouTube Kids, they can post all the family-friendly bullcrap they want. However, on YouTube Adults, we can make more mature content and not worry about YouTube getting up everyone's asses. And
Jesse Goku Black saying, I've seen this going on this week.
I've seen this going on this week.
And obviously, Totally Not Mark has made it very clear he's not going to continue with this.
He doesn't want anyone else trying to pick up a torch on his behalf. But for us, it's a matter of, at least for us here in the Ravens flock, like I said, we may not be monetized. We're not big voices. We're not around for you. We're not on fucking Susan Wojcicki's radar. That's why I could say, Susan Wojcicki, what the fuck? Get rid of Onision's channel now. Quit just trying to demonetize him. Deplatform the motherfucker. Hand him the social media death sentence he fucking deserves. But it's really a matter of having some sort of say, fucking, what do you call it? They have a brand ambassador for YouTube that they bring up to bring forward dumb, shitty news like, oh, the dislike button is being taken down and the dislike count is being taken down. And this is why. I never dealt with it, but other people's did, so maybe. But
Totally Not Mark, he actually got it right. What good does it do us if we try to dispute a copyright claim and it's always shot down?
No, he didn't say that.
Oh wait, well that's the message I got for him, because the copyright claims, as you mentioned, support more in favor.
Okay, here's what I'm saying. He didn't say that at all. What I'm trying to say is the system that YouTube has built up for copyright claiming in order to throw a copyright strike on YouTube viewers, especially if you have an automated streamline channel between YouTube system and a corporation, in this case Toei Animation, is so large and is so leans in the favor of corporations that attempting to try and fight back on that in a serious sense rather than trying to dispute copyright claims is so exhausting and such a net negative that it's almost not worth the effort, which is why I was mentioning earlier that in order for him to go through the process on each one of those copyright claims, it would take an estimated 37 years to go through all 155 or 160 copyright
would be
claims.
Exhausting, yeah.
And go through each one and clear each one of them. That's what I'm trying to say. He hadn't said that at all.
Okay.
He only
I
brought
misheard him.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Let's move on.
I'm not. this isn't a let's move on. This is a teaching moment. This is a relearning moment. This is a recap moment. Don't worry, no one's angry. But the fact of the matter is, this is a moment where, folks here on YouTube, we feel like our voices aren't being heard. We feel like the fucking platform is condescending towards us. We feel like the folks who work on YouTube aren't giving us a chance to try and figure this shit out in a way that makes it a little more reasonable. Like, going through the automated system of going through the copyright claims on that is a fucking wreck. That's why you'll notice on every one of the episodes of Wrestle Rewind we have, since our intro song for that is Control by Puddle of Mud, we know that part gets copyright claimed, but the fact of the matter is, we don't have any real way of disputing that until such a time as we can have a different song that we can use or different entrance music. But thankfully, it's not hurting us the same way it would hurt someone like Totally Not Mark, because with us, we're not monetized to begin with. So they can go ahead and put a copyright claim on that all they want. It's not like they can make any money off of us to begin with. And it's not like we're losing money on that to begin with either. So for us, we're in that weird area of not big enough to be worth a fuck, but big enough for the rules to still apply to us.
So, folks, what do you think about the events that has unfolded and the message that we just heard let us know in the comments. I've got some comments here. Let's see here. Geeks 5 Ever, YouTube adult is a thing. It's called Pornhub. You leave Jose alone. He is the face of the Ravens flock, the Hugo Strange of our world. I appreciate that.
Dr. Hugo Strange. He didn't go to 6 years of evil medical school to be called Mr. Thank you.
I mean, you are both the face, but Jose always looks like he is in cosplay. How do I respond to that? I've never heard that compliment.
They're not wrong.
K-Storm off screen saying they're not wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing Gamer 111. The dislike button getting taken off didn't bother me too much, but I respect those it did annoy, because besides comments, which a lot of people aren't going to type, how are people going to know what does and doesn't work in their content for their viewers? Yeah, and then Jesse Goku saying Dr. Strange. See, there's Dr. Stephen Strange and Dr. Hugo Strange. Oh, so Dr. Hugo Strange.
They're both cool doctors. They're both pretty strange.
Yeah.
But anyways, getting back on topic. No, it's just like going back to what I'm earlier saying, and I'm just venting my frustration here. Like, what is the point in continuing to put out content on YouTube in a system that I feel like that's rigged against us?
I know exactly what you mean. Like, is the one thing in our case here with the Ravensfox case is we've been fighting for 9 years to get to these levels of reach and subscription and more of an audience.
Yes.
Totally Not Mark has been around. Let me see here. His channel's been around. Well, his channel's been around since 2009, but he started doing this stuff 3 years ago. In terms of his
roughly
content.
Around the same time, and now he's
got at this time 673,000 subscribers, which obviously we're nothing in that comparison. We're drops in the bucket.
Okay,
but the fact of the matter is, like, we've been fighting this whole time since 2013 to get the Ravens flock up and running and to get people to watch.
But if this system continues to hold up on YouTube, if someone like him can get smacked down with over 150 copyright claims, what the fuck, man?
Like, what does that say for the rest of us jokers here?
Exactly.
What does it say for the rest of us?
Because, like, unless you're one of those big time popular YouTubers, like throwing them under the bus, Channel Awesome, or any of those big timer YouTubes, and you can afford to get away with this crap.
And even then, that's because at that point they already got themselves practiced in how to work around with the tags and how they use their content in a transformative manner. That's the point of fair use. See, basically, it's not just I'm going to take your work of art or your intellectual property and I'm just going to put it up. I'm going to take parts of it. I'm going to discuss it. I'm going to criticize it. I may talk over it. I may leave some parts in completely unedited, but mostly I'm going to give my take or I'm going to give my interpretation on this work of art or intellectual property. That's what helps constitute fair use. It's not easy, but does get done. That's just why another thing of Wrestle Rewind is it is transformative because, number one, we don't use any footage. We use still shots of the wrestling programs as it covers. That's NXT 2.0, AEW Dynamite, and Impact Wrestling. He uses still shots, highlight photos, and discusses them.
Every now and then I'll throw in a GIF.
Yep. If we cares enough to give it.
Hey. Very funny. But
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
But Juan brings up a good point. My show... Wrestle Rewind is transformative, and we only get away with like bits and pieces of the content. We don't put up an entire episode, and we just watch it from bell to bell.
And same with Los Amigos Play. It may be gameplay, but that gameplay was created by us using the intellectual property of video game companies, and in order to share our experience in playing those games, discussing the games, discussing other stuff not related to the games, and having a good time interacting with our audience.
Speaking of interacting, let me go ahead and read off some comments right now. Let's see here. Geeks 5 Ever. It's horrible, and I completely understand, but the system sucks. When one person decides to leave in protest, someone else will take their spot. It's like Anime Matsuri. So long as people are
unaware and still
support YouTube, then the owners will not give a shit. From Amazing Gamer 111, there was a time some months ago when me and my pals in the animation community were put on a temporary danger because our videos had video game characters we didn't specifically as someone for
and nearly had to move to another website or pay a price of $1,000
for the time being. That crap has disappeared into the midst, God knows how long for.
Oh yeah, and Geeks 5 Ever, don't forget Team 4-Star also got fucked over.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, Jesus Christ, they made the entirety of DBZ abridged.
Oh man.
Basically same animations of Dragon Ball Z, but re-edited, revoiced, additional sound effects, recontextualized. It's a reinterpretation of someone else's work of art, which makes it transformative, which makes it fair use, and especially considering that it makes it parody.
Yes.
What's their little slogan in the beginning?
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody.
Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Shueisha, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release.
Fucking hell! How the fuck do these machine monkeys miss that?
That shit is ingrained. They put that at the beginning of every single one of their fucking clips. How do any of these people... You're right. They're machine monkeys. It's not them. It's not a person doing it. It's all their fucking content just fucking done. Gone. Fuck us.
My God, man.
God almighty. I'm just hoping...
Okay, so I guess I take it back because Team 4-Star is one of the bigger YouTube content creators out there, and even they can get smacked down by this stupid system.
It's fucking ridiculous, and like I said, I hope to God that we can come up with a way to get some sort of results here.
The only thing that I can think of, to weigh my opinion, is a couple things. Either A, like we as a community would have to boycott YouTube altogether as a sign of protest, but that wouldn't work because there's always a large surplus of people that are going to, like they said in the comments, take the spot and create their content and make money out of it.
Yep.
Another thing I had thought of is that, like, I don't know if that really applies to us because we are in a different medium. Like, what if all of us YouTubers, like, unionized against...
Whoa! Okay. May I... Okay. If I may, Joseph.
I'm sorry. Am I crossing the line?
No. That's not crossing the line. That's a great idea. Bad landscape for you, Joe. Let me put it to you this way. Anyone who receives monetization from YouTube, being part of the Partners program or being part of the YouTube monetization program or whatever, that would be classified as guess what? Guess.
Tell me.
Guess.
It's
your favorite term of employment.
Independent
contractors.
Fuck.
We're not employed by Google or by Alphabet Inc. We're not employed by YouTube. There would be no way in hell a YouTubers union would work. And even if there was a way to gather every major YouTuber out there to join in this coalition, they got to think about their bottom line first. See, like you could tell that YouTube is like any sort of YouTube monetization is independent contracting because the tax statements that you would receive at the end of the year are untaxed. Any sort of money would work untaxed completely. The same way as if you were a fucking WWE wrestler, it'd be untaxed money. All they do is they dole you your cash. You deal with the paperwork afterwards. You deal with your health insurance. You deal with your fucking fucking taxes and Uncle Sam all on your ownsies. That's that's how
you bring up a good
point.
So
I wish to God there was a way, but
So you like where my mind was going, but like technicalities.
No, like wonderful idea. Shame it wouldn't work.
All right, let me read off some more comments here. Hang on a minute. Let's see.
Amazing Gamer 111. Not to mention. Oh, no. Hang on a minute. Let me go all the way up. Amazing Gamer 101. And we nearly had to move on to... Yep, all right. Read that. All right. Geeks 5 Rivers. Sean didn't like them. They were selling merch with Dragon Ball stuff on it. They made OG merch, but they were poking a bear. Amazing Gamer 101. Not to mention that just one of those Dragon Ball parody episodes, probably two took around a month to make. But copyright just says, nah, we'll take that, thanks. Ugh. And then Jesse Goku. Also, you can't fault those who still support YouTube because YouTube is vast and wide and endless. There are legit millions of people who don't know about this. And did you just say union? God, I hope you enjoyed having your channel. YouTube is going to shut you down now. You get an I-9. Yep. You deal with your own bullshit. Yeah. The I-9 is the independent contractor tax form.
Yeah.
For your end of year money.
I feel like this is something
Oh, it's one of those. I-4. Hold on. The K-Storm is giving...
1099, yeah.
Yeah, K-Storm's giving us...
legal counsel.
No financial... Okay, yeah, K-Storm is an independent contractor with a different company. Doesn't make any...
Yeah.
It would be a 1099, not an I-9.
But speaking of legal counsel, I feel like I feel like I'm going to do some more research on this. And, there's something I do want to...
You wouldn't be able to do anything to save our lives. The only way would be if somebody fucking hit an EMP on YouTube and just fucking nuked it or something.
Oh,
just
God.
It out.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse Coke saying wrong one. Sorry. It's okay, dude.
You're fine, dude. It's okay. Dude, there's a lot of things I get wrong. Don't worry about it.
No, it's like dealing with a gigantic machine like Google, like YouTube. It feels like an exercise in futility. It feels like it's an exercise in you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. You can say, oh, I don't need this for myself, but you can't live without it. It's kind of one of those things.
It is. But you know what? For now, let's go ahead and take a break. Let's go ahead and move on to a palate cleanser from all this.
Yes, please.
Yeah, after all. And you know what? Just because Angel's not here, that doesn't mean we can't talk about more video game stuff. I mean, well, we literally started with a video game movie. So let's go ahead and jump back on that train.
Yep.
We're in the business
no problem with
of
that.
fun.
Yep.
Let's have fun.
Let's have some fun. We're sorry for bringing everybody's mood down, but when we talk about serious shit, we got to talk about serious shit. Now let's have ourselves some fun.
But that's part of the experience of the Ravens flock. We're like a crazy roller coaster. We like to go up, but we like to go down. And sometimes we like to spin around and go in different directions.
Sometimes we'll go backwards. Sometimes we'll go in a 90-degree drop straight down. Sometimes we'll rocket propel you. I have a bowl of potatoes thrown in my face. They smell scrumptious. Smell our potatoes, I say. That's a giant fucking bowl.
I love the smell of delicious spuds.
Spuds. Oh, fuck.
All right. Anyways.
And yeah, Jessica Goku's saying, 1099, sorry, it's been a while since I filled one of those out. Okay.
All right, Juan. Let's go ahead. Fill in the absence of Angel Mendes, and I don't mean his accent. What news do you bring us video game related?
What is real? How do you define real? If you define real as what you can see, what you can smell, what you can taste and hear, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
Hang on a minute. If we're going to go down that route, is it possible if we can change the saturation and colors scheming of
you
the
want to change the filters?
The filters to give us matrix colors. Can we do that?
Give me a minute. I want to see if there's a way.
If we can't, then don't worry about it.
Let me see, not that. I am actually honestly checking on that.
No.
No, that's not it.
Okay. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Like, I'm literally trying to do real time. Friggin', what do you call it? Okay, that's just a plug-in. Never mind.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry
All right,
about it.
we'll get into the
That's
filters
something we'll
later.
explore next time. But yes, go ahead, Wancho.
For the record, we're not trying to exclude anybody on there. It's literally we just don't have any. We don't have any way of getting our Zoom hooked up at this point. But yeah, we're basically talking about something that was dropped at the Game Awards earlier this week, and that was the presentation of The Matrix Awakens, a brand new video gaming adventure powered by Unreal Engine 5, coming soon to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And let's see, Amazing Gamer 111. Yeah, when the mood's right, I'm happy to be an entertaining butt job for the audience. But when those big subjects drop, I'm in on those massive, serious situations. Yep, just like us.
Hang on a minute. From Geeks 5 Ever, I'm going to start my own riot with blackjack and hookers.
You know what?
Count
Forget
me
the
in.
riot of blackjack. I know we ain't talking Matrix without me. And he's like, and Amazing Gamer, what is real? Sounds like something out of Matrix. Speaking of Matrix 4, trailer was dope. Yep.
It was dope.
Right.
The movie trailer
We're not
was
trying
dope.
to keep you out, Jesse. Goku, we're not trying to keep you out. We just literally don't have our stuff set to bring anybody in on
Just
Zoom
bear
tonight.
with us, man. But yes, the
But-
movie trailer was dope. The
but
video game trailer.
Holy shit. See, the funny thing is, it starts off looking like it's like taking the clip of the original Matrix movie of Neo Thomas Anderson sleeping at his desk with the Matrix has you and all that, and Keanu Reeves talking in the White Room in the construct of the Matrix and discussing all this philosophical stuff about perception and reality and everything. What you don't realize, that ain't Keanu Reeves, sucker. That was a fucking photorealistic, beautiful CG animation of fucking Keanu Reeves.
Can I say something right now before you
It
continue?
was fucking brilliant.
Anytime I see Keanu Reeves on screen, I just think it's Keanu Reeves. The long hair, the beard, that's his default look now. Oh,
Yes.
I don't see John Wick. I see Keanu Reeves. I don't see Neo anymore. I see
Keanu Reeves.
I don't see the dude from Cyberpunk 2077. It's just Keanu Reeves with a robot arm. It's just Keanu Reeves.
Wake up, mommy. I've wet the bed again.
And I'm not saying that as a knock on Keanu Reeves himself. Like, the look works for him.
All right, we're getting off point.
Yeah, but go on.
Basically, he brought himself in as Keanu Reeves and talking as Thomas Anderson, and then Carrie Ann Moss came in, and then she started talking, before long, they were both going into weird digital multiplicities of themselves and other people all around them. And then before we know it, it smash cuts into this exciting chase sequence in Mega City of the Matrix. And they're in their Matrix Reloaded outfits as Neo and Trinity.
Yeah.
I don't remember this happening. It was part of the... I know, but they decided to change it. They? Who's they? The marketing team. I was told I had
thought
total
we had
complete
creative control.
True. But
That's the Matrix for you.
Yeah, but that's the Matrix for you here. They were fine with your philosophical mumbo jumbo, but
They want
they
more.
wanted to have more sexy action on there. Then out of nowhere, sitting in the back seat of the sweet, funny fucking Pontiac Grand Am that Trinity and Neo are riding, comes a brand new OC donut steel that looks like well, she looks like Niobe. She looks like
I know.
Jada Pinkett Smith's character, except younger and different and not exactly her. It's like
Niobe 2.0?
no, maybe, I don't know, but it's clearly meant to be an OC. It's clearly meant to be the player character, either a representation of what you could customize, or you're just playing as that player character. We don't know yet. And like, excuse me, guys. I was told that this is a simulation for me to learn in order to fight the system. Yeah, a little piece of advice, kid. Agents are bad, but stay the hell away from marketing. See you guys around. Opens the door, flies away. What's her face? OC steps in. It's like, okay, so we're running away from agents, right? Right. So this stuff is incredible. Yeah, this all looks a little unreal.
Oh my God.
Then we
They
get this
didn't just knock down the fourth wall. They gunned it down until it was full
The
of
entirety
holes.
of the Matrix franchise is knocking down the fourth wall. Hegemony, corporatism, uniform thinking, like
All that's left are the rubbles.
freeing your mind.
But go on ahead,
Also
because
transgender
then we saw some gameplay.
We saw some simulated gameplay action. You get to fight off agents. You get to shoot down stuff while you're in the middle of an exciting freeway chase. Quick time or bullet time reaction moments. Beautiful. And after the gameplay section's over, they go through a tech breakdown of the particle system, of the procedural generation of the human characters to populate the world. Now, if I understand correctly, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but The Matrix Awakens appears to be an MMORPG powered by Unreal Engine 5. If it's not an MMORPG, holy shit. If it is, holy shit! Because that would basically be a recreation of The Matrix Online, but on crack.
Oh, man.
Like, literally, it took people pointing out. It took, again, going back to the dude Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers, he went through and watched it running off of his PS5 natively, and it's like, oh shit, I actually had to take a look and double check and make sure I wasn't just looking at Keanu Reeves, that I was looking at a CG animation of Keanu Reeves. Oh my god, this is incredible. He's not like a tech junkie, but when you do, when you've got good tech details, they're so good. They are mudkip.
Yeah.
They're so mudkip.
They are damn good.
But for real, I'm looking forward to that. And guess what? I now have an excuse to try to get my hands on a next-gen console, whether it's an Xbox refrigerator or a PlayStation 5 available in the ethers of the universe that must be summoned by sacrificing 9,000-ish ballin' lives and just forming a transmutation circle in the middle of the desert city of Lior.
You know,
in order to sacrifice them all and forge them together into the Philosopher's PlayStation 5. It's made from people.
Cool story, bro.
Silent greatest people.
Not to sound biased, but I think the refrigerator is more easily accessible, and I think K-Storm would agree with me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Wait, seriously? The Xbox Series?
How many times have I gotten an invitation to go buy one and we just didn't have the money yet?
Well, no, I meant, okay, compare...
To buy a PlayStation 5.
Oh, to buy a PlayStation 5, yeah.
Oh.
Have I received and had to let go buy?
Fair enough, okay.
Well, that
I was
part's because
talking
we're
about
broke.
availability because...
And we were referring to availability for Xbox, not PS5.
Yeah.
Oh, Xbox? You think I have to give up everything I have on my Xbox now?
Never said that.
No, we didn't say that. No. All
right.
No. But that being said...
K-Storm, next time, you're taking a seat. I don't give a shit. Sorry, you're interjecting. I'll get us a pizza next time.
All right. Anyways, let's dial it back. So, yes, this is exciting. I'm excited for this. Let's not kid ourselves. There's going to be a server crash. There's going to be server crashes the moment this game
If it is an
hits.
MMORPG, then yes, the servers will go completely bonker balls.
Oh, yes. Oh, man.
It's going to happen. So if it is an MMO, holy fuck. If it's not, then
I haven't
great.
been. I haven't been.
I'd say it's a missed opportunity if it's not an MMORPG.
I haven't been this excited for a Matrix game since. I'm going to be honest. Since Enter the Matrix, that was the first and only Matrix video game I've played through completion.
Not Path of Neo?
I haven't. We've never played Path.
Well, I know we never played Path of Neo, but you weren't excited to try to get our hands on it?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I could just like Enter the Matrix a little more. Because at the time, before I knew about Path of Neo, I thought that Enter the Matrix was not only cool in terms of the gameplay, but like it's part of the story in a sense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And-
let's go ahead and read the comments here.
But yeah, no, for real, it's we want to hear what you folks think. Let us know in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts if you have or have not yet seen, or if you are or are not yet excited for The Matrix Awakens.
Let's see, Geeks 5 Ever. I know I didn't plan on getting on anyways. I have to adult today. Want to get the stuff you want this holiday season, but you are at as poor as I am brown? Quad play. Quad pay. You could split any payment for an item you buy into 4 payments. The Matrix game, the IMO might still be canon. And then Amazing Gamers 1-on-1, I'll bet the PlayStation 6 graphics will look more like real life than real life.
Don't fucking scare us like that, man. Don't do it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a. No, I don't give a fuck about you. Anything that you. No, I don't care. Don't scare me with that crazy shit.
I don't know, man. The gameplay of the Matrix Awakening looks more real life than real life.
Is this the real life? Is this just kung fu skills? Okay, I'm done.
All right. Let's go ahead and get off of the Matrix hype train and let's jump on the tour de force.
Are you trying to set me up?
Yes, because this is your tour de force.
Ha.
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 Ha ha.
Ha. Another trailer came out earlier this week. I believe it was also released on the Game Awards. For the
In a
record,
galaxy far, far away.
For the record, we're not actually actively endorsing Game Awards. I still think that they're cowardly sacks of shit.
Oh yeah, very much.
But yeah, but you know, hey, if that's where it's happening, that's where it's fucking happening. There was another trailer. We get a single bald man in front of a massive drum, about to lift two about foot-long rods in his hand. He holds them aloft. Boom, Lucasfilm Games. And we get this beautiful tribalized style sounding music pounding away, pounding into the background, and we have animations of different worlds, different alien species. We see Master Yoda looking out in his in the Jedi Council's chamber on Coruscant. We see a sun about to be eclipsed by a moon of some sort. We see different planets. We see a marketplace that looks like the one from Jeddah in Rogue One, or perhaps it's the merchant planet of Batuu of the Galaxy's Edge Disney World attractions. We don't know. It's one of those. We see a pair of Jedi cross blades against each other. We see a Nemoidian preparing for battle. We see a massive army march away from a mushroom cloud explosion. We see another massive army charge forward against a Jedi Sentinel with a yellow lightsaber and a Jedi Knight with a blue lightsaber. And we see starships clash against what are clearly Trade Federation battleships. And as the music ends, the drummer turns around and a foreboding bald male figure rises from a thick pool of black tar-like liquid. Lucasfilm Games and Quantic Realm present Star Wars Eclipse. Holy shit.
That was pretty cool.
It comes off way more hard, high fantasy, sci-fi style, which is why I did the Dune chant just now.
Nice. Very good.
But
very
with
good.
all the classic trappings of Star Wars, we have Jedi, we have lasers, we have aliens, we have ships, we have action, we have wacky wahoo shit going on. But they added a really weird, sort of ritualistic, sort of tribal edge to the presentation of this. So something weird is going on. This is from what little bit of information has been able to be gleaned. This is supposed to be taking place in the new canonized version of the Old Republic era called the High Republic era, which a lot of folks managed to malign because of the fucking, the comics are shit. The books are shit, even though a lot of the folks who read the High Republic series have given it nothing but positive reviews and stuff, so there's got to be something to it. So it clearly must be something involving like the formation of the Trade Federation, because those battleships look beefy and chunky and weird and creepy.
Oh, yes. I'm all for it. I like this.
It's new. It's different.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
Star Wars at least.
I mean, it's not the first time we've had a Star Wars video game that predates the original movie saga.
Yeah, that would be Star Wars: The Old Republic, which we're also getting a remake of with Darth Revan himself. So
yay!
Real quick, I want to hit the chat up on there. Let's see. The Matrix game, the the MMO might still be canon, meaning the Matrix Online. Maybe, we don't know.
Maybe.
Amazing Gamer, this new Matrix game, along with the stuff like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and all that is really is the beginning of a new generation of computer animated gaming. Damn right. And that's what's fucking wild. Geeks
Geeks
5
5 ever. Did Juan have a stroke? I don't know. Juan, are you having a stroke right now?
I don't know. How many faces am I holding down? I'm okay!
So listen, I'm not paying for your medical bills.
You don't pay for my medical bills anyway.
I do.
She does. You're coming on next week. I'm sorry. Or the next time we're live. Yes, you are. And I'm buying a pizza so you don't have the I'm making dinner excuse. Ha.
No, because if I'm not mistaken, the next.
Juancho.
No, because if I'm not mistaken, the next time you guys are going to be live in any capacity, we'll be doing home at. And I'm busy.
I didn't say during Hall Mat. I'm talking about the next time we're live on the Ravens Flock Live here on the show.
Okay, listen
So
to me. Juan, you're in good health. Quick, look at me. How many fingers do you see?
Piss off.
All right.
And
we have
Amazing
one...
Gamer, that shot of the title appearing and the eclipse taking place behind it had me in utter shock.
Yes!
Dude, like, the absolute nerve of these people. Nonverbal, no narrative, no talking, no nothing. Just this beautiful tribal drum of doom.
Sometimes you need that, and sometimes you need awesome visuals, and that's it. That is it. Holy fuck. Sometimes the imagery alone tells the story.
Now, of course, Quantic Realm is not necessarily... they've got their own baggage. Not going to lie. They've got baggage of their own. They've got problems that they deal with that are very similar to situations happening with Activision Blizzard, which we will continue our coverage on that in the near future. Get the marshmallows. But
yeah, no kidding.
The fact of the matter is, if they're the ones who won the contract for this and Lucasfilm Games are the ones who are going to Quantic Realm for it, then I don't see any reason why you're not giving it a chance.
Hey, you. Juancho, open your mouth.
Tasty. I like.
All right, let's go ahead and continue. We still got a couple minutes left. We still have like 9 minutes. So
But like I said, since I am a Star Wars geek, a Star Wars fan, Star Wars is one of the few passions I have in my life. That in terms of a hobby or in terms of a fandom, yeah, Star Wars Eclipse threw me into a titty attack.
Yay! And I'm happy for you, Juan. I really am. He's happy. This is his happy face.
This is my happy face.
You don't see it very often.
But when you see it, run.
Run. Oh my
Run.
Oh,
Run
man.
away. Run away. Run away if you want to survive. Run away.
All right.
Oh,
all right.
oh, oh. Run away. Oh,
I was gonna say
you need to run away.
Hang on a minute. From Amazing Gamer 111. Ever since Childhood 2, Attack of the
111.
Clones.
Why do you do it 111?
Bleh. Ever since Childhood 2, Attack of the Clones, I always had a soft spot for.
Yeah, I could see that. We were actually, that was the one that we got to see in opening night in theaters, and we lost our shit when Yoda whipped out that lightsaber and fucking went to town on Count Dooku at the end.
I'm gonna be biased and say that I lost a lot of my shit when I saw Revenge of the Sith.
So did I.
That was
it.
That was the historical turning point of the Star Wars saga. And at the time, we thought that was going to wrap up the story. That's it. The end. Fast forward 10 years later. And then we got The Force Awakens. And then we get The Last Jedi. And then we get The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep. But we also got Rogue One and Solo.
Yes.
And now we've got more Clone Wars. We got the Bad Batch. We got the Mandalorian.
We've got the Book of Boba Fett.
He's just a simple man trying to make his way in the universe.
It's amazing.
Like his father before him.
It's so amazing how
God, it's
Star Wars
amazing!
continues to evolve and expand past the main movie saga.
And we're getting Obi-fucking-Wan fucking Nobi, motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. Yeah. Oh, also we had Star Wars Visions.
And we had Star Wars Vision.
Lop is adorable.
Lop is an adorable little cinnamon roll, and she must be protected at all costs.
I wonder how she would look CG.
Don't. Let's not ruin.
Yeah, you know what? Let's not. But that being said, yeah, no. Obviously, you can tell we are excited. We are super duper excited. Just don't talk to us about the holiday special. Otherwise, we will judge you.
That is true. We will judge. Lest ye be judged, but yeah, true.
I was going to say, hang on a minute. We
We got another bit from, what's his face, from Amazing Gamer.
From Paramount Pictures after Sonic to the 2's trailer. It's really what we needed to show us that they could still make good films after Clifford's. Less than stellar performance.
Yeah.
Really? Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Yeah, like, you've forgotten they made
Yeah, I know they made a movie, and I was kind of hoping that it would be good.
Yeah, but you would imagine that it would be good.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, we still got a couple of minutes. Anything else you want to bring up?
Well, yeah, well, of course, we want to hear what you folks think as I readjust the camera as we wrap up. I should have adjusted this earlier.
Yeah.
There we go.
And you know what?
you're right. I should've.
I'll go ahead and chime in right now.
Let us know in the comments. If you're watching on the live chat, hit us on the live chat. If you're watching on the replay, hit us up on the replay.
I'll go ahead and chime in and throw in a little bit of news in the last minute.
Go ahead, real quick.
Yeah, recently we've just heard that the Netflix series of Cowboy Bebop has been canceled after the first season, after 10 episodes.
Now, you got some folks running a victory lap over that, like, yeah, screw you! That sucked! It's never as good as the original! Yeah! Rip my childhood! Like, without even actually watching it or giving it the time of day.
Or watching it and still hating the hell out of it.
Okay, I will not lie. That one line, that one chick said to Jet kind of threw me off, like, oh no. He's like, where he's got her like, wait, this is blackmail. Well, of course it is, considering you're black and you're a male. Like,
yeah.
ow.
Okay, you know what?
That was stupid and that hurt.
Here's my take on this. I'm going to say this right now.
All right.
The live action, without giving away any spoilers, yes, it is correct. The live action Netflix adaptation will not be the same as the anime. It is a completely different narrative, a completely different story, but still keeping the elements from the anime. And it's still a lot of fun to watch. And there are twists and turns, surprises that you won't even anticipate. And the characters, they're still enjoyable to watch. The chemistry between the three main characters, like how they work together, completely different and still fun in comparison to the anime. I had a few criticisms of my own here and there, but that didn't really taint my overall experience of the show. I actually had fun watching it.
I am yet to watch this, so I wanted to reserve my own fucking biases on it until I had the chance to sit down and watch, but I'm a workaholic psychopath, so I don't.
Hey man, look, watch it at your own leisure. This first season will still.
It ain't gonna go anywhere.
But
But it ain't getting anything new either.
I know. And it's really a shame. It's really sad that a bunch of crazy-ass, nerds, had to scream above the heavens and just...
My children!
Really, man? Because there's still
He's
people
wearing
that like
too
it.
much J clothing. It's too PC.
Oh, my goodness.
In my childhood.
So, one more comment from Amazing Gamer 111. Overall, the Game Awards, really awesome. Still got my fingers crossed that Rockstar Games will one day return with a new installment of the Grand Theft Auto series.
My advice is don't hold your breath. They're milking GTA 5 online for as long as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also in the same breath, I do need to mention that the original writer for Cowboy Bebop, and Juan, I think you've sent me this very recently.
I think I sent it to you yesterday.
Yes, you did send it to me yesterday, and I'm going to backtrack right now because that's something that needs to be talked about. Yep, here we go. Kiku Nobumoto, the writer for Cowboy Bebop and Tokyo Godfathers, passes away at 57. At 57 years old.
Shit. Kind of a downer.
It really is. It really is. I can't open the article from Messenger, so let me see if I can pull it up on Google real quick. Give me just a second. I do appreciate your patience over the next 2 minutes. Here we go. News. Alrighty, here we go. I have the article from Kotaku. Let's see. Keiko Nobumoto, the acclaimed writer behind Cowboy Bebop, Tokyo Godfathers, and Macross Plus, passes away on December 1st after a battle with esophageal cancer.
Esophageal cancer.
Esophageal cancer, yeah.
Ow.
The news of her passing was confirmed. Yep. There was a private funeral service was held for her on December 4th. Man, oh man. Yeah.
So obviously we would like to send our Condolences and well wishes to the family and loved ones.
She was also the original creator of the wildly popular TV OVA series Wolf's Rain. Okay, I'm a fan of Wolf's Rain. It is such an emotional, such a breathtaking anime. Holy fuck.
Oh shit, the glasses came off. Jose's human again.
Yeah, no, it's just...
He's human after all.
No, you don't understand. Like, this anime was, like, really, really awesome, man. It actually made one of the few animes that made me cry.
Hence Jose's eyes.
Fuck. Yeah, yeah, oh, man. All right, well, let me go ahead and stop.
Shinichiro Watanabe.
Oh, yeah. Nobumoto also had credits as a scenario supervisor for Kingdom Hearts.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Shit, like, I didn't know about this, about the element with Wolf's Rain, but, like, fuck, man. You know what? Listen, there's a lot of animes that she's had a hand on. If you type in the artist's name, which is, I'm going to repeat it again one more time. If you type in the artist name Keiko Nobumoto and actually look her up on Wikipedia or any type of information source, you can look up all the other animes and all the other shows and mangas that she's had a hand in, and boom, it's just amazing. Like, it's... God, I'm still shocked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I really don't often end like this.
On a down note.
No, yeah. But...
We're done. Bye. No.
Yeah, no, we're not. But no, like Juan says, we really do. Our deepest condolences go out to her family and friends. And Keiko Nobumoto. Keiko Nobumoto, you will be sorely missed. And that's all that we have right now on this programming. Juan, go ahead and... Oh, wait. Actually, before you plug us away, I just want to remind people that, yes, next week we are going to be at Holiday Matsuri, December 17th through the 19th at the Marriott World Center in Orlando, Florida. And next week we will not have a stream of our flag show, The Ravens Flock, next Saturday. And the following Saturday after that, because it will be Christmas Day. And
Holy shit, it's Christmas. I think it's
Christmas. Holy shit, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
I'm Jewish. Merry Christmas. So for the next 2 Saturdays, we're not going to be on here with our main show, but we will be back on New Year's Day, January 1st of 2022.
That's right.
Yes.
Bring in the new year with the Ravens Flock.
Absolutely. Now that I've said my piece, Juan, plug us away.
Thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of the Ravens Flock, hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendes, and yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we recount this week's news in geek culture, video game culture, anime culture, cosplay culture, geek news, movie news, comic news, everything in between, especially if it takes place in the geek and cosplay community, because we at the Ravens Flock will continue to strive, as we have ever since 2013, to make your voice our mission. Don't forget to share this stream, share this video. If you haven't subscribed to us already, do so. Hit the notification bell. Be sure to tell your friends. Be sure to tell your family. Be sure to tell everyone you know about the Ravens Flock, and let them know about the fine work we do and the fine content we provide. Until next time, continue to follow us on, Facebook.com/The Ravens Flock, Twitter.com/Ravens Flock 13, Instagram.com/The Ravens Flock Online, Twitch.tv/The Ravens Flock Online, and of course, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/The Ravens Flock, home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks. Thank you very much for watching another exciting edition of our flagship show. Nerds all over the internet, we are The Ravens Flock, and we are